Hi my loves, it is your girl Barbie coming back with another fragrance video, of course. So guys, a lot of people are making videos on like the top 10, top 15 fall fragrances. However guys, forget about fall. It's officially cuffing season. So if you're a sexy single guy looking for a sexy single girl, this video is for you. Today I'm going to talk about the top 10 fragrances you need to be wearing to grab someone's attention. Number one on my list, guys, is Azzaro Wanted by Night. For some reason, when I spray this fragrance, I feel like I'm intoxicated. It just feels like I've had a few drinks and I'm just relaxing. If you guys have a sexy date coming up, this is the fragrance to wear. I am telling you, you spray this baby on and you'll be teasing her the entire night. So guys, the fragrance itself, the opening is definitely like a beautiful citrus, and the dry down is where the sex appeal happens. You're definitely getting all the spices. For me, the cinnamon really stands out. So guys, the longevity for sure, you're going to be getting like around, I'm going to say 8 to 10 hours, and this is definitely a cold weather fragrance for sure. Number two on my list is Stronger With You Intensely. So guys, a few days ago, I was on a fragrance website and this one person commented about this fragrance. So he was literally like, I would love to try this fragrance. I literally would, but I can't with the name. Like, can you imagine, you're walking down the street, you're strutting your stuff, you feel good about yourself, and bam, like someone compliments you and asking you like, oh, what fragrance are you wearing? And you're literally gonna be like, Stronger With You Intensely. So yeah, it doesn't have like the badass name, but I still feel like it's a super sexy scent. So for me, this gives me a very like caramel candy vibe. So for me, like when I was growing up, a lot of like, office buildings or like doctor's offices used to give out like these caramel candy squares or something. This is what it reminds me of because of the toffee note. So this is definitely like a sweet gourmand fragrance. So for those of you who don't like sweet fragrances, definitely try this out first before buying the big bottle, and don't tell me if I didn't warn you. So guys, there's definitely the main notes are the toffee, the vanilla, and the cinnamon. Number three on my list, guys, is Tom Ford Noir Extreme. So what attracted me initially to this fragrance is the note of kulfi in it. I don't know about you guys, but I haven't seen any other fragrance with this note. So make sure you guys are like commenting down below, letting me know any other fragrances that do contain this note, because I am absolutely in love with this fragrance because of it. It definitely does take like the main role in this fragrance as well. Like when you spray, guys, you're definitely gonna crave something sweet. So for those of you who don't know what kulfi is, it's like an Indian ice cream. I grew up on it. Like I had so much of it while growing up. It's like creamy, it's sweet, it's vanilla-y, sometimes has like pistachios and other flavorings. So good. If you guys haven't tried it, make sure you guys do. So this fragrance is definitely all about the kulfi, the vanilla, and the cardamom. Next on my list is ULTRAMALE by Jean-Paul Gaultier. So I've talked about this fragrance a handful of times. Other YouTubers have talked about this fragrance hundreds of times. However, I still love this fragrance, which is why I included it on this list. So I want to say like a few weeks back when I was on this fragrance website, now you guys know that on my free time, that's what I do. I just love doing research about fragrances. This one person commented, he's like, this fragrance is not for men, it's for women. So it definitely took me a second to realize, what is this guy trying to say? However, it is pretty true. So what I think he was trying to say is like, even when I sprayed on myself, or like when my friends sprayed on themselves, or when my brother sprays on himself, like especially the first time, you kind of wonder like, what is the hype about? It doesn't smell that special when it's on you. However, when you step outside that door and you go to a public setting, that's where you really see the magic, because that's when everybody starts noticing you and gets drawn to you, especially the girls. So this fragrance definitely has like, that youthful, fun vibe. Definitely gives me like the rebellious attitude kind of guy. Like when we were all teenagers, we used to rebel against everything. This is what this fragrance is. So it's that guy, who doesn't listen to anybody but knows what he wants and wants to have fun. This fragrance is definitely all about the pear and the cinnamon. Next on my list is Ford Tobacco Oud. So, fragrance is going to be amazing when the top note is whiskey. So, for my whiskey lovers out there, make sure to pour yourself a glass and spray this baby because I'm telling you, this fragrance is simply amazing. So, this is like for the successful businessman. He knows his worth, and when he walks into the room, he knows people are talking about him, but he actually just doesn't care. And he's just successful, he's a visionary, and he knows what he wants. This fragrance is definitely all about the tobacco, the oud, and the cardamom. Next on my list is Creed Aventus. So off the bat, girls are going to notice you when you wear this fragrance. And hint for you guys, especially if the girl knows fragrances, tell her which fragrance you're wearing because she'll probably like you more. That's just human nature, guys. Like both men and women want someone who's more well off, who has goals, who has aspirations, and is going somewhere in life. So what I noticed about this fragrance, I noticed that this fragrance is not just a fragrance. It symbolizes so much more. So when people give it as gifts, it's for like someone who's special, like for birthdays or anniversaries, or when someone buys it for themselves, I feel like it symbolizes something so much more than just a fragrance. It symbolizes that, okay, I've made it. I've become the serious perfume connoisseur.
Just some made it, Mama. It's a success.
So I feel like this fragrance definitely has a lot of value behind it that's not scent related at all. This fragrance is definitely all about the musk, the bergamot, and the pineapple. And guys, don't even worry about the performance. You can throw that worry out the window because this performance is a beast. You're definitely gonna get so much out of it. Next on my list is Bentley Intense. So I don't know about you guys, but I've always been hesitant in trying fragrances made by car brands and even by celebrities. But a lot of people have been hyping this fragrance up. So I'm like, you know what? Let me finally try it. And guys, I was pleasantly surprised when I did try this fragrance out. It's masculine, it's sexy. I definitely feel like it has a sophisticated, elegant vibe as well. It definitely has a bit more of a mature vibe. However, does that mean you can't wear it if you're a bit younger? Absolutely not. You do you. I always say that. So this fragrance to me, definitely, it's all about like the booze. You're getting leather and you're getting the spices and the wood notes. And guys, I was pleasantly surprised about the performance as well, especially since it's super affordable. You're definitely like only need 3-4 sprays when you spray this. Next on my list, guys, is Spicebomb Extreme. So I don't know about you guys, but I've always been very skeptical when it comes to flankers. I always feel like there's like a minuscule of a difference between the original and the flanker. Similarly, like cell phones, like Apple and Samsung, you need to stop taking phones out every 6 months because it gets confusing and there's hardly any difference between each phone. Comment down below if you agree with me. However, guys, this fragrance, I actually really enjoyed it. It's definitely like a toned down version of the original, so I feel like you can definitely get away with it in more situations. I know there are like mixed reviews on this fragrance, especially because of the opening. The opening is definitely like a burst of pepper, which a lot of people don't like. But I'm telling you guys, wait for the dry down. It becomes like a vanilla dream. So this fragrance is definitely like all about the vanilla, the tobacco, and the pepper. Next on my list, guys, is Armani Code Profumo. I love this scent, guys. This is literally the boss scent. It's professional, it's sexy, it's sweet, it's delicious, it's literally beyond words. And this fragrance definitely takes the original Armani Code to the next level. To me, this is like the business guy's scent. He's the guy who walks into the room and like everyone notices him, everybody wants to talk to him, and everybody wants to discuss their business ideas with him because he just knows what he's doing. For me, this is definitely like a warm, spicy leather scent, and you're gonna get really good performance out of this fragrance as well, at least 10 hours for sure. Gentleman Eau de Parfum by Givenchy. So this is my luxury in a bottle, and guys, why not? The name itself is called Gentleman. It definitely has like a dark, spicy side with a powdery twist. So this fragrance, guys, one critique I do have, unfortunately, is it's a bit on the generic side. So are there other fragrances that are warm and spicy that smell like this? Yes, there's actually quite a few. So if you are on the lookout for this fragrance that like turns heads and everybody's like, damn, what are you wearing? this fragrance is probably not for you. What I do smell with this fragrance, guys, is like the vanilla, the pepper, and the lavender, and the performance is pretty good too. You can get at least a solid 6 to 7 hours out of it. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a comment down below on which fragrances that you like that I discussed today, and any other fragrance videos you want me to do for you. Also, please make sure you're liking, sharing, subscribing to this channel. I'll really appreciate it. See you guys super soon. Take care. Bye.